I'm okay with that. I don't mind
Yeah.
it. Oh,
You're
country
giving
ham.
me $200 for
Yeah, exactly. I want 200
nothing.
bucks for almost nothing. Oh my god. Someone pointed out that I should be writing these games off on my fucking taxes, and that's how I could afford like Panzer Dragoon Saga and like Resident Evil 8.
Oh my god, that's
Greenvale
true.
General Hospital
Yeah.
is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the
Yeah, I
driver.
ship it. York and
Can you provide
Thomas.
a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
I
Which
love
is
this
another
music.
good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Well, then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
What? Why is that fair enough?
Whatever.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan.
He's
Your
just trying to be,
involvement in this
like,
case is limited.
working
That
with him.
means you don't have to learn your way around town.
That gesture, these gestures.
George.
Yeah,
you
these
better
gestures
be
are
moving.
great.
The hospital closes at 2100.
Alright, I guess we're off to the hospital now.
Cool. Now, the funny thing about this too is that this game is not up to snuff for 2013 when it came out. However, some of the gestures are still because of the limitations, which is weird.
Get there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
Oh,
George,
he's on to us.
are you his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
I kind of love this game. I really want to play the sequel on the Switch.
Well then,
Yeah.
Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
Absolutely. I want to see the second season, I mean the sequel to this game.
Yes, second season indeed. What the fuck? Oh, I guess I went the wrong way. Okay,
Oh, gotcha.
I
Yeah.
see. Looking at the map, I can see. Well, where the fuck is the exit to this damn
Oh yeah,
parking
you also
lot?
have to exit, because it doesn't show on the map where the exit is. Damn it. There it is.
Okay.
Cool. Garfield, that's where I live in real life. Don't dox me.
Agent Morgan,
No.
I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Oh,
Are
shit.
you married?
Unfortunately, relationships
better.
and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well with women, you might be surprised to hear.
That's because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away, and nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways,
I
stray
never say it's
pets.
just
You're too fixated
Yeah,
on government
Hell yeah,
crime.
if you can do
Our
it,
job
if they
is to guide
programmed it,
the
you
people
know,
along the
it's
correct
meant to be
path,
done.
First and foremost, that's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Zach, there he is. The monarch, in all his glory. Kind of makes me glad that I wasn't born here.
Did you say something, Agent Morgan?
No, nothing, George. I was just reflecting on a little history.
So
we're
he
in
is,
the
like,
middle of a
mumbling it.
homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
Okay, which right now is driving.
there's even a gas meter? I didn't even notice that until now.
Yeah, there's even gas and like car damage meter, I assume. Is the other one.
Well, I've been doing okay then.
Yeah, everything's fine.
What is this place? Is this the...
I think you're back at the hotel.
God damn it. I think you're right. I went back to the hotel instead of to wherever we're supposed to go.
The hospital.
Oh yeah.
It's like on the other side of the lake, but yeah, I don't know how to...
Don't know how we're supposed to get there. I do feel like we're in Silent Hill suddenly, but I guess I'll go this way. Is there an easier way to see the map? Oh jeez. The bar isn't working right on the bottom.
Oh, fuck.
No, I don't want to go to the title screen. Jesus, I'll just get out of there.
Damn.
Yeah, I think this is the right way.
I think you're correct, yeah.
It just takes a while. Yeah, we're getting a lot closer. Yeah, that is the right way.
Muffler Road. Yeah.
There's like a fishing spot, and I don't know what, mushrooms?
Mushroom? I don't know what that is
Mushrooms?
either.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. It's the place where you can either buy bait or mushrooms. Dun, dun, dun. I also like the music is kind of like over the top and epic for it's just like people like starting their day at work, just coworkers driving to like their job.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
I think she might like our protagonist.
Maybe. I think that something's going on there.
Yeah, that was quite a knowing smile.
It really was.
Hello, Sheriff.
Frankly, Fiona.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis
God,
York
he's gonna
Morgan.
say the whole thing.
How did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S.,
Like
a small
Freedom
traditional
Sing.
North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking alive.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
It's like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't
the
have
hell?
said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
What does the Deputy Emily look fucked up to you too?
Oh yeah. Emily looks screwed.
What's up with her textures?
She's quite pretty.
Ah. Agree, Zach? I mean, the textures of her gun is gone. I mean,
I just couldn't get over sorry, I gotta pause for a second. I couldn't get over or I guess I don't have to pause, but
Yeah, the fact
I
that
could
she's
not get
really
over that
Twin
Fiona was
Peaks.
like a typical American town. Like I am not an alien, I am an earthling from the planet Earth.
Yeah. Exactly. For real. God damn it. That's so fucked up. Nothing that fucked up has happened yet, but
Today's weather is good, but it
oh,
might rain in the evening. Okay.
once again, GarageBand loops. Love to hear it. Love that free music. I'm just putting it in my game. This woman has no relation to the case. You'll find out.
Uh-oh. All right, let's see if she's glitching out this time.
Hey!
Oh, good.
Emily.
All right. Let me go over here and check the weather again.
Yeah, I gotta get that cash.
And
Oh.
can't go in the men's room. Didn't check last
Or the
time.
women's room.
All
I
right,
have to
let's
say,
see.
for a game that's kind of janky, they actually do it's actually pretty well, like, they do a good job telegraphing what they want you to see.
It's true. I mean, it helps that it's kind of on rails so far.
True.
Despite being an open world game, it's pretty on rails.
Right. It's like you can go anywhere and do anything. It's just that there's nothing to do.
Couldn't find him.
Except the one thing you're supposed to do.
Iona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
I guess we have to.
I can't. I don't know.
Okay, king passes rook and meets bishop. Knight takes a pawn to the queen. Oh god.
This is awful.
Okay, so rook is first, right?
I don't know.
Because the king passes the rook. And then
Okay.
meets the bishop. So is the king and then the bishop, or? No?
Wait. I don't. These aren't the names that I have for these pieces. What is the bishop? Is that the same thing as the?
The bishop
Is that the bishop?
is the yes?
And that's the rook?
Maybe?
I don't know the names. These aren't what I call them. I call them other things. I don't.
Yeah, these are the names I'm familiar with, but I'm just not. I don't remember. I do also just call them the tower, and I think the other one is the rook. Oh god, I'm gonna have to look this up. Deadly
Yeah, I
Premonition
think-
guide not necessary. Chess piece name necessary.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the bishop is the flute-looking motherfucker, and the rook is the tower.
Okay, we were right.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah.
Knight. That's the knight. There's the pawn. There's the king, and there's the
Yeah.
queen.
Yeah.
All right. So you were suggesting that we go with which one first?
Rook with the tower first.
Okay.
Because the king passes the tower and meets the bishop. So maybe it goes king bishop. And I don't understand quite knight takes a pawn to the queen. Is it like, yeah, knight pawn queen? Oh,
Nope.
not quite. Okay, so it's not that one.
You get one
Zach,
chance.
something is still missing. We need more
Oh,
clues.
okay. I'm okay with that too. Maybe it has something to do with the posters. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Nice. I'm sure Zach
okay.
sees it too. Yeah, king.
That's
Queen.
nice that they teach you the names, so we didn't. That
We didn't have to do that.
We didn't have to look it up.
It doesn't seem all that simple to me. I see.
I don't agree with myself.
Yeah, I don't agree with York. No, we're Zach.
Where's
I don't
Zach?
agree with
Yeah,
York,
York is an
yeah.
idiot.
Oh, okay. So the
Oops.
No, bishop, yeah. I think it's like rook. I think it's like rook, king, bishop, and then pawn, knight, queen? No.
Nope.
Damn.
This is actually kind of a hard puzzle.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Do we?
I just keep trying.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay.
I don't know how to do
Zach,
this
something
puzzle.
is still missing. We need more clues.
This puzzle is not obvious to me. I don't know. This is
No.
very Silent Hill-esque, but I don't understand it, unlike Silent Hill.
Yeah.
It is not very intuitive.
Agreed. Not quite. Yeah, rook, bishop, king, knight, pawn. Damn.
What if I swap the knight
Knight
and the pawn there?
Zach, something is still missing.
And also, it's possible that the
We need
queen,
more clues.
that the second part is first, though I don't know how we would intuit that.
Yeah. Right, yeah, because it could end with king, because that's like how a chess game would end. Yeah.
Or they could be next to each other because they're supposed to be on a normal chessboard.
Chessboard?
There's so many ways to interpret this. It's very odd.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, fuck what it says. Yeah, order them like you're like one side of a chessboard.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
The king is... What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just not gonna think too much about it. All right, okay. Fuck,
Okay,
I
this is not
don't
the way to do
know.
this.
Maybe we have to look this up.
I'm trying to, yeah. But it's easier to look up just this specific puzzle.
Yes. I'm sure chess puzzle Deadly Premonition will come up with something.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh. Wait. Okay, this is terrible. Put them in the order that they're just listed in the sentence. So, king, rook, bishop.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So, sorry, just in this sentence. So, king, rook, bishop, knight, pawn, queen.
What the fucking
I don't know why that's the solution, but that's the solution.
Okay, that's a terrible solution.
The doctor
That's not a
awaits
puzzle.
below.
That's not a puzzle.
Another code?
It's not.
But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Okay. The heart on it. What?
I don't know why there's a heart on it.
You know what's funny about this too is I've written a story that has like kind of weird, quirky elements similar. I'm like, you know what? Not that anything I write would be a video game, but they should make the video game of that, where like the motel is like a love motel. You know, if you need
I would
to make
love to play a video game that, well, I guess I probably will play a video game featuring a love hotel. I bet you one of the Yakuza games does.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, something like that. I was gonna say, I guess not a love hotel, but but there's sort of similar ones in like say in Max, you go to like a vacation like tiki hotel, but that's a different story. Oof. Got 30 more honor, which is calculated in money. So which I think so it's like trying to it's cross cultural.
Into the morgue.
Yep. Deep underground. Where we belong.
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting it to be a hallway. I thought we'd just be in the morgue at this point, but...
Yeah, I didn't expect them to give a shit, but yeah, the ironic, like, realism, it just makes it a little, ridiculous, a little unwieldy.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Yeah, who's this motherfucker? Who's this chess-playing motherfucker?
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Usha Johnson. Doctor. Not Dr. Usha Johnson, notably.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I couldn't.
I see.
Me too.
It was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand. Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Gruesome.
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however,
New toxicology?
she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely
This
individual.
music is not appropriate. I'm sorry.
Or a truly hardcore sadist.
Really hardcore sadist.
Yeah. This is a truly
must get off
hardcore
on
sadist, a
watching
gruesome
women
crime.
They can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. A case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job. You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the blue moon. George, would you
Over the
mind
top.
if I
I love
examined
it.
Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
What? What? Okay. Looks like a trustworthy doctor. Oh, nice. No reason we should focus our efforts on George. Fuck off. Yes. Anna's body is lying on the table. Relief shaped like a peace mark. Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Stunning, even in death. At least, only we can hear these thoughts, his creepy thoughts. That's what that's supposed to be? Okay. Ugh. Oh, fuck. I keep thinking that you had gotten the item. I'm like, what?
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
Yeah, I think her
The
mascara
perpetrator
ran.
stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining. But you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In
Jesus.
fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Usha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator is just like you.
Goddamn.
Never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something. There you go. Amazing, huh? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret.
The fuck
George,
is even going on?
Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here.
The fuck?
Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
Okay. But you can't hear me? You're very quiet compared to before. Oh, okay.
Zach, they're here.
Oh. Alright. If you want to call it, that's okay. Let me just save. We can save right now.